everybody. Say hello to John Baptiste. Hello, John.
Hey, what's happening? What's going on with you?
What's that song that we were just hearing coming out of the bumper there?
Oh, that's Chick Corea's Spain. Amazing song.
Hey, John, did you hear about these aliens that the head of the Israeli Space Agency has said that aliens are real and that they're in the United States and in Israel, and they just can't tell us about them yet because we'll freak out. Would you freak out if you found out that there was a galactic federation?
I mean, I already believe it. Hadn't you seen Men in Black when he goes and he goes to the convenience store and the guy's selling the stuff and he's the alien underneath? I believe it, man.
People tell me I've seen Men in Black, but I can't remember.
Well,
come on,
I'll tell you afterwards. There's a little thing.
Do you have any music for our alien overlords, John?
Oh my goodness, the overlordians. Let's see the.
Sure. That's either for the aliens or Mr. Rogers' Land of Make-Believe.
Yeah, that's both kind of confusing.
It's a fine line, fine line. John Baptiste, everybody. Thank you, John.
Yes, indeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I spent a lot of time selecting the most topical Eames chairs and up-to-the-minute sound system, then cleaning the floor-to-ceiling windows in the architectural digest-worthy bachelor pad that is my monologue. But every once in a while, I take a trip down the railroad tracks, trek barefoot to a rusty metal hatch in the side of a culvert, crack open a jug of moonshine, and sit back and relax in the abandoned nickel mine of news that is my segment, Quarantinewhile. Quarantinewhile. The world of international athletics is about to get, I want to say, fly, with the news that breakdancing has become an official Olympic sport for the 2024 Games in Paris. Finally, we're going to see a world-class athlete bust out the Olympic boogaloo, just like the ancient Greeks did. Except they'd be all naked and greased with olive oil. Quarantinewhile. IKEA will stop publishing its iconic catalog after 70 years of doing so. At its peak, 200 million copies of the catalog in 32 different languages were distributed worldwide. Those are insane publishing numbers. The only thing that's ever done better is Harry Potter and the Unbuildable Ektorp. Quarantinewhile. Celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay is opening a new restaurant in London that will serve a $106 burger. For that price, the burger better come with a side of fries and $100. According to an official statement, the new restaurant plans to provide a taste of America. Let me stop you right there, Gordo. America doesn't taste like a $106 burger. America tastes like a 99-cent value meal that you buy at a drive-thru, then jam in your face so fast your tongue never has a chance to communicate to your brain that you've eaten, dipped in ranch. Quarantinewhile. Monoliths have been hogging so much attention that we've barely noticed that days after a large phallus sculpture mysteriously disappeared from a Bavarian mountainside, a similar phallus sculpture has appeared in its place. Move over, monolith. Hello, monodong. Dongolith. There's one notable difference with the new phallus sculpture. Apparently, this one is slightly larger. Impressive. Usually, when you leave your giant phallus sculpture on a cold Bavarian mountain, they tend to get smaller. A Quarantinewhile. Czech police are seeking help after a deer turned the tables on hunters and snagged a pursuer's rifle on his antlers before running away. Another hunter later spotted the deer about a kilometer away, still carrying the gun. A scary sight, true, but a fantastic sequel to Bambi. Quarantinewhile. In candle news, customers are slamming Yankee Candles for being scentless, with some observers speculating that COVID has ravaged the candle-loving community. Yes, it's a community. Without their knowledge. If you can't smell a Yankee Candle, I'm going to say something is definitely wrong with your nose. These things are not known for their subtlety. The Geneva Convention forbids subjecting prisoners of war to cranberry chutney. One negative review reads, I purchased 3 of these. What a waste. There's virtually no scent to these at all. If I wasn't confined to my home because of COVID, I would return these for sure. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to eat a stick of deodorant on TikTok. Not sure why I can do that now, but I'm suing Tom of Maine. Like and subscribe. I was in character just then. So clearly, COVID is disrupting the scented candle scene, but where some see a crisis, Yankee Candle sees an opportunity. Jim?
Now that COVID-19 has robbed many Americans of their ability to smell, here at Yankee Candle, we figured, what better time to unload some of our experimental factory rejects? If you can't smell anything, you'll love Yankee Candle's new pandemic aromas, including empty subway car, bathroom sponge Fantasia, and face mask burp. We've got a warehouse chock full of these terrible-smelling freak candles, and either we sell them now or eat the cost. So if you know anyone who has coronavirus, they might enjoy Teenager's Pillowcase, Comic-Con Hotel, and Hoarder's Secret. Listen, when you're mixing this many candles and scents together, sometimes you get a winner, and sometimes you summon a demon who will turn your nostrils into the ninth circle of hell, with scents including July Outhouse, Microwaved Cod, and Randy Quaid. Yankee Candle.
We'll be right back with the hosts of Slate's Political Gabfest, John Dickerson, Emily Bazelon, and David Plotz.